Namaskar. Amavasya is considered more inauspicious than all other days. This tradition has been going on in India since long. From the point of view of modern science, it does not have much importance. This is a point of view that does not make any sense. Then why it is called this for so many years? It is important to trace this and find out the reason for it. For us, 365 days in a year are the same. From this point of view, we do almost all our transactions and we draw a conclusion that no one suffers any loss, but we definitely accept the effect of the seasons affect the entire creation and man. That is, it is accepted that the changes in this creation affect the life journey of man in different ways. If this is accepted, then why it is not taken into account in the mind that every day in creation has a different meaning, so its impact on man's life is inauspicious? This is a question. There can be many reasons for this Amavasya being inauspicious. One of the reasons must be definitely be related to health. Along all our traditions are full of many reasons. In each of those traditions, there is definitely a reason related to health. Many scholars argue that there is more darkness on Amavasya, so we do not see very well. Therefore, an argument is made that Amavasya is bad. There may be some truth in it, but is there anything more than that? It is certain that we should try to find out. While searching for its reason, we need to think about some things first. Therefore, Amavasya is very bad. Because of it, all kind of bad karma happen. Therefore, it cannot be stated that the Amavasya is inauspicious. I do something on Amavasya and nothing happened to me, so it is very hasty to conclude that the statement is wrong in advance. For example, the world has accepted the tobacco causes serious diseases like cancer, but it is true that many people who smoke tobacco do not get cancer. Therefore, it cannot be said that the tobacco is good. Therefore, it may be wrong to say that this is not the cause of cancer. And therefore, even if it is certain that some people will suffer from it, it is necessary to consider it. Therefore, according to the scriptures, it never happens that cancer will occur immediately after consuming tobacco. Similarly, even if Amavasya is said to be unspecious, it does not mean that it is unspecious for 100% of people. But some people need to worry about it or think it that way. We must first understand this. If it has been said in large quantities that one should not travel on Amavasya, and many people follow it in that way, this does not mean that only groups traveling on Amavasya experience its discomfort. But if some people do, it means that everyone need to be careful. As stated above, if we say that everyone should not consume tobacco, there is no point in it. Therefore, it is not question of individual interest but of everyone's interest. Many people object to the effect of plants in the sky on human life. They are so far above that they never accept it can affect them till here. While understanding this, I would like to present one thing before you. We all know that on new moon and full moon the sea gets a tide or ebb and it is felt strongly. Everyone knows this, and then what is the reason for that? If it is comes on these 2 days, then those days are necessary for its effect, and it is certain that the position of the planets is responsible for it. Therefore, if the new moon and full moon have an effect of such a huge sea, then man is not even a particle in comparison, especially if he is not affected. The earth has its own gravity. This gravity is different for all the planets in the sky. Now, it is necessary to show that exactly happens on new moon and full moon. The sun and moon are close to each other during new moon. Therefore, it is easily possible for gravity of the sun and moon, gravity of the moon to come together and affect the earth. We will notice this. Its effect is possible on the sea, whether it is restless or instability and any object of low weight. Also on a full moon, the sun and the moon are their furthest distance from each other. At that time, the effect of the gravity on the earth is different from the attraction of the new moon, and its effect is most visible on the entire sea and on the unstable objects. This means that the gravity on the earth is the highest during the new moon, so this tendency to pull is increased to the greatest extent. At the same time, if the position of other planets is on the same side, then the possibility of its effect being the highest cannot be ruled out it. Now let us look at accidents. When a vehicle accident occurs, we are in an unstable state. If an accident occurs during this unstable state, since gravity is high during the new moon, the severity of the accident may increase, and if this happens to someone, the accident may be more severe, frightening or more damaging. Just like if an accident occurs when gravity is high, if we are thrown 4 feet, then on the day of the new moon there is a greater chance to being thrown 8 feet. The severity of an accident that occurs on the day of the new moon can be more serious. It can be troublesome. It can also be harmful to the health. The family may have to suffer serious consequences. Therefore, if everyone follows this, then there is a possibility of someone having an accident. Then there will be some protection from it. This statement does not mean that everyone will have an accident. Those who are likely to have an accident are likely to suffer more serious injuries. Therefore, it cannot be said that it is wrong to say that one should not travel on the new moon. Therefore, it is time to think about what precautions can be taken during the new moon in such a situation. If possible, if there is no very important work, if it is better not to travel. But if you have to travel, today there are many vehicles and everyone has to travel like that, and then while doing it, so that the severity of the accident can be reduced, our speed of the journey should be under control, or at least we should pay attention to it. It is equally important to follow the traffic rules so that there are no accidents. For this, it is also very important to make the lighting system as good as possible. to prevent accidents, and then if an accident is going to happen, its severity can definitely be reduced due to speed, lighting and not following traffic rules. If we follow these things while traveling, and if we accept the statement that we should not travel during the new moon as much as possible and protect ourselves from it, then I think we can definitely protect ourselves from the dangers that arise from it, which are serious injuries. Subscribe it, share it. Thank you very much.